Table 19. Ashima Butler, Rachel Walters. Table 19. Ashima, excuse me. Table 7. Jessica, sorry, I don't know how to say your last name. And Alisa. Jessica and Alisa, table 7. Jessica and Alisa, table 7. Table 8 is Tanya Thorpe and Alexis Sesselman. Table 8, Tanya and Alexis. Table 8. Table 9, Deana Muller and Lisa Bigna. Deana and Lisa, table 9. That'll be a bye. Come see me in a second. Table 11, May, Beal, and Billie-Jo. 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 Table 11. Good luck. Shoot well. Table 12. We have Ashlee against Christine. Ashlee and Christine. Table 12. Table 13. We have Hanna Putnam against 𝗫𝐂𝐿𝐴. Table 13. Table 14. Dehlia against Tiffany. Table 14. Dehlia and Tiffany. Table 14. Table 16. We have Terry Sutton and Audre Hotman. Table 16. Table 16.
Hi everybody, welcome to the stream. This is the ladies 9-ball open. We have Rachel and Ashima playing on the TV table as the opening match. Race to 6.
Table 17. Emily Duddy against Michelle Fiore. Table 17. Emily and Michelle. Table 20. We have D against Ada. Table 20. D against Ada. Those are all the table assignments. Next ones will come up soon, or you may have a bye. Come up and ask me if you'd like. Let me Yep, come tell me. Yeah. You got a bar. Right. No problem. Okay.
Yes. No. 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 No, you're okay.
We're on 20.
I do.
Okay. On table 9, we have Katrina Russin and Francine Mattiace. Table 9, Katrina and Francine. Coming soon.
I mean, I'm And the bracket is live on Digital Pool if anybody is wanting to take a look at that. They do have the live scoring as well, so you'll be able to keep up with the matches. Rachel is up 1 in a race to 6 against Ashima.
Finally got started.
Is alternating break. 9 does not count on the break. You have to call the 9 ball, which it counts on the break, and there is a 3-foul rule in effect for this tournament. And big thank you to Integrity Cues for sponsoring this event and adding $500 to the tournament as part of the payout prize. And also Rachel Walters is sponsored by Integrity Cues. So she is representing Integrity Cues in this tournament. Coming 8-9. And recently Rachel just finished with playing a WPBA tournament at Rex, I believe it was. And she did pretty good. It's nice seeing a lot of these women get into this tournament and trying out their skills, whether they're a strong player or low player. I love seeing women come out and play. Very nice. That is now 2-0. Rachel in the lead. Ashima will be breaking. If I pronounce any names wrong at all through this tournament, please do not hold me accountable. I am terrible at pronouncing things. nice defense. Unfortunately, one did come out just a little bit. I think she would rather that sitting behind the 6, but it's still not a bad lead. It does give Rachel the opportunity to either bank the 1 up or play another defense in return to Ashima, which probably would be an even tougher defense. She could leave that cue ball right down there with that behind the 6 with the 1 up table. Oh, played it differently from how I was looking. That's still not bad. Ashima can see the 1 ball. I can't quite tell if she can make it in behind the 6, so she could probably play another defense in return here. Looks like we're getting into a little bit of a defensive battle here, which I do. I personally do like to see defensive battles. Wait, get behind that 7 ball. She might actually be able to make that 1 ball in behind the 6 ball. And if anybody is familiar with my streaming page lately, I am doing Joker boards. I think I have 11 cards left for the current $10 Joker board. So if anybody is interested in getting a card on the Joker board, let me know and I can get you on it. And you don't have to be present to win. You don't have to be local either. I can Venmo the winnings over to you or Cash App or however you prefer. Anybody wants to support with the ladies team going to Vegas, just let me know. Very nice shot by Ashima. Just don't want to get behind that set 9 ball. Cue ball kept growing a little bit, but that's okay. She could still see the 6. Unfortunately, got a bit of an unlucky roll there. Well, she could still see a little bit of that 7, probably enough to get it up table. Oh, she's seeing the side pocket. That's been corrected. How's luck still? Let me see. I'll post the bracket in the chat as well for anyone looking for the brackets. Give me one moment. The bracket. Oh, Her name's Alexis on the bracket. Cody, is that her name? She goes by Lex. She just started. She's currently playing Tanya Thorpe. You're welcome. I'll also post that link in the YouTube chat for anybody that's watching on YouTube and wants to see the live bracket. There is live scoring from what I am told. So you should be able to see the live score updates as the players are playing. We have some great players in this tournament today as well. We have Jess, I think her last name's pronounced 𝗬𝗂𝗏. We got Alisa Albano, Tanya Thorpe, Alexis Sesselman, Deana Muller, who got a bye in the first round due to a player not showing up today. Ashima and Rachel, who are currently playing on the live table now. May and Billie-Jo. Ashlee Trinci and Christine Frost. Hanna Putnam playing Sherry. That's Dehlia and Tiffany Anderson. Terry Sutton, Audrey Hartman, Emily Duddy, Michelle Fiore, D. Kelly, Audio, Katrina, and Francine. And Thea and Justine and Rachel Ling. Those are our players that are currently in the tournament. That was a good hit on that 2-ball. We do have two refs here. We have Josh Sheff and Ed reffing the tournament and coming out here, hanging out with us today, supporting the ladies. I have Jabari on the bracket, so handling the digital pool side of things, so D can play in the tournament. And Kevin with Integrity Cues, who's putting $500 into the tournament. And then you have me, the streamer. We do have a very, very good field of players. Hi, Kevin. I see you in the chat. Rachel came in last night with Kevin. She came here to the queue to practice on these tables, some to get a feel for them. So she is well practiced. If anybody wants to come in, support the ladies and watch in person, you are more than welcome to come hang out. Very nice shot down the rail by Rachel. And this is a bit of a long shot, but it is a good angle to come back for the 7 into the corner again. It's almost a similar shot, just on opposite ends. Hi, Copper Wheat. Welcome to the chat. Not a bad leave. I should get that leave on the 7 ball though. Not too bad. Make sure you guys go show Integrity Q some love as well. If you're interested in a new Q, check out Integrity Q's page. He has some beautiful Qs up for sale as well. And can help you find what you're looking for if needed. The temperature is actually comfortable in here today, which is nice. This is a good hit, my Rachel. When your opponent leaves you a defensive shot, you do want to make sure you make contact with that ball, with the object ball, because there is a 3-foul rule in this tournament. And nobody likes to get 3-fouled. Good speed on that ball to get back to the 8-ball, keeping the cue ball center table. And there is a second chance in this tournament today as well. So the first 8 that lose out of the main part of the tournament will get a spot in the second chance, and the winner of the second chance will be getting their entry fee back. The second chance rules and format follow the same rules and format as the main event as well. I see the Rachel supporters in the chat. Hope you guys are doing well. And thank you for tuning in. Rachel is now up 4-0 and erased 6. B side, it will be erased 2-5. And this is true double elimination. So whoever comes back around from B side will have to beat the person on A side twice. Nice break by Ashima. Fortunately, that's a lot of space between the Q and the 1-ball, but that 1-ball is definitely makeable. It's just a little bit of a tough cut. You do have a bit of an angle to come back for that 2-ball on either side or the corner. This is the only real tough ball off the break, is getting this 1-ball in the pocket. And then all the other balls are in kind of a good position for a little bit of a run. She went for a defensive option. If you don't feel comfortable with the shot, it is a good idea to go for a defense. Rachel has very nice control over this cue ball. I really like the integrity cue shirt with integrity right on the arm. Oh yeah. She can still see the 6 ball. Should be able to come back up table for the 8. Get a nice angle on the 8 and come back for the 9 ball. If you're not following, make sure you hit that follow button and subscribe to the YouTube page. My goal on Facebook is to get to 1,000 followers. My goal on YouTube is to get to at least 500. So every follow, share, subscription, whatever it is you would like to do, help support the stream. That costs nothing to subscribe on YouTube. It's a good lead by Rachel on that 9 ball. Alright, Rachel is now on the hill in a race to 6. Let's see if Ashima can get on the board here. I know she's capable of doing it. I've seen her play before, and Ashima is actually a good player. What?
Going on over.
7 cards left.
Ready?
7. Get all 11 to board.
$110.
There you go. That's all it takes, right?
$110.
Like
You want that joke? My heart will be broken.
You just start crying.
Yeah. I'll get like 5.
Just tell Chris to cut all your cards out.
You have to.
Get it over with. Thank you for the donation. I really appreciate it. Any support helps. Fortunately, Ashima doesn't have a good eye on this 1 ball. So she opted to push. Rachel can either give the shot back or she can take it. We'll wait for just a brief moment. Yeah. Like, nope, that's your name. You gotta own it. Love those.
Practice.
They have to.
You gotta talk to people. How do you know? That's something. That's good. The level you're up my table.
Fargo now.
Yeah, you call me like Fargo.
Yeah. I want to look up your Fargo. Oh, yep. Look at the bracket. Beautiful defense by Rachel. That 2-ball being tied up means there might be a little bit of a defense battle going on here. Yeah, definitely going to be a defensive battle until they get comfortable where they want the 1 ball to break out open the 2. Or you can make them want to play defense with the 2. It depends on where the balls end up landing at. There have been quite a few defensive battles throughout this tournament. A little bit softer. She would have got that cue ball to land nicely behind that 9. She's definitely playing smart. Yeah.
Now I know.
Come over here and start yelling. I'm just trying. Don't yell at me. Oh. I just saw somebody go down the one-way street the wrong way.
Yeah.
Seen that happen often, right? Oh, they actually have. That's why all this traffic is down there at Westgate Plaza or.
Yeah. I'm out there. I go.
It's a good leave. Leaving Rachel long and with the ball on the rail. It's a good idea to try and leave a long shot for your opponent if you can't play a defense. Oh.
Nicely in it.
Good leave. She did leave a window to see this 5 ball, but it's a tough shot into the corner if she were to go into the opposite corner and do a back cut. Or she could potentially do the side like she did last time. Or even play a defense. Yep, she went for the corner. And those long shots, it gets tough. Whenever you're shooting, back cutting them like that, it could easily come off of the line that you were going. Needs to roll a little bit more. She can see the 7. Looks like she has enough of a window to cut it as well. Very nice. And this probably hit with a little bit of draw to bring that cue ball back for the 9 ball.
What if process on that?
All the things that they can do. Yep. Alright, that is now 6-0. And Rachel winning. Ashima going over to the B side where she can make her way back. So do not count her out. And just bear with me one moment while we wait on the next match. They could go up now. This is for another. Yeah, we could do it. Walk over. I don't want to make them wait. All the other. By my mouth.
Table 19. Thea and Justine. Table 19. Thea and Justine.
Okay, next up we have. Where's my mouse? Where's my mouse? We have Thea playing Justine, a race to 6. Be starting here in just a moment. either. Very. Whoever that one. Just as long as they're comfortable with it, go ahead.
What is your first? Say in your phone. 413-530-9.
Thank you.
Yeah, we don't. So, opted out of that. When you were signing up,
Now you gotta
you
do
were opted out. You're signing up here.
it.
Not too bad. Not too bad.
It's in there now for now. I don't know if she'll get the now. But Justine probably got it on her. I only really need one.
You didn't agree on it. They just want to
Yeah.
send it up. My problem.
Good try by Thea. Almost got off the 9 ball there. Unfortunately, she wouldn't have been able to see the 2 ball because the 2 is sitting there behind the pack. I probably should have counted as another viewer. I wish I could put on those ones. He doesn't have the remote for this. So it doesn't go to YouTube.
Just put it in your phone.
Yeah.
Everybody put it.
Alright, she's calling the 9 ball. You do have to call the 9 ball in this tournament for anybody just tuning in. The 9 doesn't count on the break, and it is called. Oof, very good try. Morning, Larry. You're better put her back. Nice. So are y'all committing to getting a Jeep? Man. Go look at Jeep. Might not send out because the paper was already assigned. Wait till then for it to send out. I don't know if there's an option to send it again. But they could just keep it on just in. Very good shot. Ooh. It sat there for a second. I was wiping his feet on the way into that pocket. That was a really good shot up table, avoiding that 8-ball. Getting that nice leave on the 7. Nice. I hope you like what you see when you go look. Very nice. Alright, there it is. Thea just got the first rack. So it's now 1-0. And a race to 6. They are using the magic racks for this tournament, racking with the 9 in the center and the 2 in the back. Thank you to everybody that's hitting that follow button. I appreciate all of you. Got it. Good you found that.
Who plays on 10 or
All the go. 10-15 practice table. Table 17. 5-1 right now. Nice defense by Thea. Nice sitting that cue ball pretty on that 8. Justine can either come from behind it, go the long rail over, or short rail kick, which is a little bit tough with that 4 ball sitting there. It's almost blocking that kick at the 3, so you might have to put a little bit of any spin on it to get it to come around the 6 ball to hit the 3 ball. Very good attempt. It's a little warmer today. Unlike last time, it was really cold. I'm gonna get a little bit of bump on there. Still have an angle to cut the 5 into the corner, which is not bad because that angle will bring you out to sit, should bring you out to sit pretty on that 6 ball. Getting from the 5 to the 6 might be one of the harder shots on this table. But you also wanna, when you're on the 6 ball, you wanna avoid getting stuck behind the 8 when you make that ball. Oof. It's possible she did. I just kind of missed that shot. I was looking at the bracket real quick. Just gonna sit in front of it. Sit at almost a straight angle on the 5. And the extension. Extension. Nice draw on that ball. I find it a little tough for me in particular because I'm really short. I find it tough for me to get draw on those shots where I have to kind of stretch with the bridge. Not the most uncomfortable. This could be a run out right here. All of the balls are pretty much in a good position to get on the next ball. Just don't want to overrun it a little by too much. Make the 7 and then put a little draw on the 8 and leave on the 9 into the corner. Or you could probably roll it up and do the side. The 4 ball. I see what you mean, Cody. I just looked back on that and I see what you mean by pushing through it. I think she was uncomfortable with the stretch. She was stretching a little bit in that shot. I definitely see what you mean. So I could see it too. Traffic's getting a little busy outside. I'm gonna look down there. Protest. Yeah, they seem to alternate here and both roads. Like a monthly thing. No, I've seen. All right, Justine's break.
I don't have one. Alright.
Yeah, they did. They put it in. Very nice shot on that 2 ball. There you go. The cue ball rolled just enough to get that 3. Gave her an angle to come back for the 4.
One back. All right. Thank you. Table 11. Deana Muller, Rachel Walters. Table 11.
So far, the tournament is running pretty smoothly. One on B side looks like. Yep. Bit of a long shot. No, at least. They're done. Just finished. They just put their match in not long ago. Yeah.
Oh, look at this thing.
Yeah.
We're done.
Now. No. Thought there was. I'm sure if you've watched my streams in the past, you probably have seen Thea on my streams as well before. Whenever we played with the Empire State Ladies Tour. Pretty sure I've had her on my stream when we were up at Copper City. Very nice stroke on that 8-ball. Nice and soft. A good up birdie leave on the 9. Alright. It is now 3-0. Thea in a lead and a race to 6. Nice break. 2 balls on the break, and she can see the 1 ball pretty clearly. The 2 is center of the table, the 4 is up there closer to the 8 ball. Now it's a little tough to see the color between the 4 and the 2 with these balls. I'll try to stay correct on where they are. Unfortunately, she did not make contact with that 1 ball, so it is a foul. Ball in hand for Justine. That was a tough cut. It's so thin. Very nice. You can see the 2 in the side. However, she doesn't have the best angle to get back on the floor. She can likely go down and back up table. It'll be a little tough to hold it. I'm gonna roll a little bit. That's not too bad. This is a bad angle to get on that 5. Just roll the cue ball up a little bit. The only tough one will be coming from the 5 to the 6 ball. So that 6 doesn't have enough space between the 6 and the 8 to cut it into the corner. Can't quite tell. It doesn't look like there's enough space there. So she could probably likely play defense with the 6 ball. Hello. Don't get behind the 9.
Table 20.
Ouch.
Emily, Duddy, Cassandra Tritto. Table 20.
Unfortunate roll for it to sit behind the 9 ball. Very nice. Good leave. Good hit. Bump the 9. She gave Justina eye on the 6 ball into the corner. And this should bring the cue ball back up. The shoot the 8 straight down. Should leave a good lead for the 9. So this could be a run out here. She just has to make that 6 ball and bring the cue back up table. Very nice. Good shot. I want to sit on the rail, get off the rail. It's not too bad. It's a little bit of a long shot. Oh, that's okay. All she has to do is make this ball, and the cue ball should sit okay for that 9 ball. You just don't want it to come out too much. You don't want too sharp of an angle. Unfortunately, it looked like it was just a little too hard, but that was okay. She didn't leave an easy shot for Thea. Thea could cut this up table, probably go for a bank into the side, or even maybe a defensive shot and leave the 8 up table and the cue down here. Long shot. Very nice shot. And that now brings Thea up 4-0 against Justine. Not to me. Perfect. Right now it's 4-0. Yep, 4-0. Oh. There it goes. It keeps going, stop touching the button. Stop touching it. I'm gonna leave it right there. And keep going back and forth next step.
Thea, good? You don't know? It might have to wait till after the next one.
Yeah.
Start this. Alright, I'll keep trying.
Good break. Fortunately, she didn't get anything on the break. Thea can see this one ball. Looks like she can see it down into the corner and leave the cue ball up there because the 2 does go into the corner up there. The 2 is the one up table. The 4 is down center by the 8 ball. She just has to avoid the traffic. And she should be clear. Just like that. Now she has to come down here for a 3. Just avoid the 7 ball. You need another box. Yeah. Like out in the back. It's the worst. Looks like she's opting for a 2-9 combo here. Very good attempt. I almost went. I just needed to miss that little tiny piece of that corner and would have went. It was a very good attempt. Didn't really leave the combo shot here, but she did leave a shot so that 2 ball can come down table. Looks like Thea has called the 9 ball into the side, so I'm just gonna try and carom it here. There it is. Thea is now up 5-0. It's a very nice carom by Thea. Thea is on the hill. I definitely cranked the heat up. Good break. Unfortunately, the one landed up there on the rail, so Thea would have to either play a bank shot or play a defense here. I would opt for a defense. Maybe shoot the 1 down here, leave it behind the 3-8, hopefully maybe the 9, and leave the cue up table. That's what I would opt for. Let's see what Thea does. Very nice. She made it. Very good shot. That was a miscue, but that was on the billiards table. Wow.
No, they're not.
They are. All of them, actually.
Oh.
Ashlee's probably just practicing. Or was she still shooting? Very good shot. Nice speed on that 6 ball. Well, on that cue for that 7. Come up nicely for the 8 ball. There you go. Let's see if she executes this and gets on the board. Yep. No way. It's gonna be a tough shot. She's looking at back cutting this. Just want to avoid the scratch. She wants to hit just between those 2 pockets up there. I want to hit it with a ton of speed because you're already cutting it very thin, and that could send the cue ball flying. Ooh. Just missed that scratch. That was good. Very good tries. Tough shot. Definitely not an easy shot.
May, Gil, and Christine Pross. Table 17. May, first Christine.
It's calling the 9 in the corner. And there it is. Thea wins 6-0 against Justine, and we'll have the next matchup shortly. Alright, so next up we will have Thea still on this table. Thea is going to be playing Rachel Lang on the TV table. Be a really good match between these two. Thea's been shooting very well. So has Rachel. Rachel has also been shooting very well lately.
Table 19, Tia and Rachel. Table 19.
They will be up in just a moment. You got it? I'm gonna go ask.